morning, everyone. It's Anne-Marie Scottson, your next home with Red and Howell, New Jersey homes. It's happy Monday. For this week, we have some pretty interesting numbers, and I have a few things to go over with you. So we did see about 17 homes come on the market since last Monday, which is still pretty impressive. We're about averaging about 15 new listings coming on every week. Many of them are still the new constructions, the 55 and overs, which are catering to a different price point. That being said, though, this is encouraging. Howell has typically been a little bit behind the curve with the market, but because of the popularity of the town right now for the schools and so on, we are seeing a lot of new listings coming on. And understand that this is also part and parcel to the what we call the transitional ebbs and flows of the market, because like I talk to a lot of folks that are looking to sell because they're downsizing, their kids are graduating, things like that. It ebbs and flows. Some years you have a ton, other years you don't have that many. But it's probably in the last 12 months, I've definitely seen it starting to kind of go this way a little bit, which is good. Doesn't mean the prices are going like that, but I'm going to hit on that in a minute. So we did also see 17 price reductions. I've sold in a few of these neighborhoods. I'm going to say it. If it's not priced well, you are going to sit. And I'm seeing that based on what's been going on with price reductions over the last month. It's the reality, folks. I know there are parts of town, like I said, I've sold in. I know what the comps are. And some of these homes are way higher than what those comps are. I understand the need to get the money and to have the money to move on, but there needs to be a conversation that helps you to understand that, yeah, we want to get you that number. It also has to be realistic. We had, I believe, 21 active under contract, which is really good, and most of them average days on market were under 21 days. A few of them went into bidding wars. In fact, there's an active listing on right now, actually two, that have already called for best and final today. I showed one of them over the weekend. Gorgeous house. They already have, I think, 7 offers. So contrary to popular belief, the sky's not falling. Because interest rates are starting to fall, because of the lack of inventory, both in rentals and in certain areas, single family homes, there is a demand for purchasing. So with the programs that are out there, this is kind of cool, and take note of this. If you haven't bought a home, I believe it's 5 years, you can or could qualify for some of the first-time homebuyer programs that are out there. One in particular enables you to get money towards your closing costs, sometimes up to $15,000. Again, you have to qualify. There are criteria. You need to speak to a lender about it, but those are great resources to help you do that, to help you buy your next home, and you just take advantage of it. There were 9 closed this week. We've been averaging somewhere in that neighborhood, like 7 to 9 homes a week closing. Many of them had carried over from December, but now, we're going to start seeing January starting to close in February, March. So I'm curious to see what the numbers are going to look like. Typically, 50 to 60% of homes that go active under contract or pending close. We're starting to see that number tick up a little bit too. We're also seeing the number of days on market ticking up in some cases. Again, it has to do with price. So I'm going to hit on that a lot. So I want to hit again, finally, on the fact that, we are seeing homes going into multiple offer situations. And they are because they're priced well, they're gorgeous homes, and there's demand. So so those are things that you need to keep in mind if you've been kind of on the fence about listing your home or making a move. The other thing, and I'll harp on this until the cows come home. I responded to a post on Howell Happenings over the weekend with regard to this. Here's the bottom line. If you have nowhere to go or don't have a plan of action, you're not putting your house on the market. You're just not. And anybody who tries to talk you into doing that without a plan, I'm just gonna. So here's what needs to happen. And I do this a lot. I've got 3 listings coming on over the next few months because of this. We sat down, they had questions, we put a plan together, and we, and we were able to build out step by step the things that they need to do to get ready to list their house or to find that home. It might be a year from now. In this case, it's over the next 3 to 6 months. And actually it's 4 houses. So for homeowners. So, you have to have a course of action. We sit over coffee. It's very casual, no obligation. We just sit and talk, and we put it out there. I know a lot of you are looking to possibly list, sometime between March, April, and June. That's great. That's a great time. Understand that you still need a plan of action, and you need to know your numbers. You need to know where you're going. You need to know what the steps are going to be to help you. So I want to let you know that I'm available. There are other Dynamite Realtors in town that are here to help. We're residents. We know the town. Talk to us. We know it. But I'd love the opportunity to speak with you. If you have any questions on anything, please feel free to reach out. My information is in the caption, and I hope to talk to you soon. Take care. Have a great week.